Hello my lovely Geminis, welcome to my channel. Before I begin my general reading for you for the month of November, I wanted to say thank you very much for your subscriptions, for watching my latest video, and for supporting me and you know, giving me some pat on the back. Sometimes it's nice to get that, right, in any aspect of our life. So I hope you're doing well. I hope that, you know, after Venus retrograding, you are slowly coming out of being stuck in your head, possibly in terms of Mercury now and as the main energy. You might be more feeling like you want to communicate stuff more with people, like, you know, there might be some communication issues this week. If you feeling like, you know, you want to pick a fight with someone in terms of communicating with someone or communicating something to someone, just drop it because it's not worth it. Okay, there will be a lot of miscommunication this week because of Mercury. Okay, but the good news is that the Jupiter is entering very soon. Can't remember the day, like mid or next week. The Jupiter is entering the Sagittarius, and this brings progression, moving forward. You know, it's a very happy planet. Jupiter is the solar, is the biggest planet in the solar system. It's like a sun of all of the planets. It just brings happiness, okay, progression, pushing us to move forward, because, you know, Sagittarius obviously is ruled by that, as well as Pisces. Sagittarius doesn't like to sit still for too long. They like adventure, okay? And I know you are very much attracted to Sagittarius, right? But what I'm saying is that, you know, once because obviously the Jupiter has been retrograded for quite a long time, but its cycle's finishing in March. So from now, whatever you want to improve, it's gonna have a, you know, potential until mid-March. So if there's something you really want to improve in your life, push forward. This is the time to do it. Okay, so you might be feeling much lighter now after Venus made its way back to Libra, and very soon you'll be feeling like, yeah, you know, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to change the job. I'm ready to start something new in my life. I'm ready to take myself out of my comfort zone and do something I've always wanted to do, okay? You'll be pushed to do things, something new, exciting, adventurous. Jupiter will be pushing you, motivating you to do this. It's a happy time, right before Christmas as well, so beautiful. All right, enough talking. I'm gonna pull cards for you. This is a general reading, just so you know. And obviously, I'm gonna look at any scenarios. I'll try to focus on both love and general information messages I get, but that very much depends on the cards. Okay, so bear with me while I'm pulling the cards. Okay, and I'm doing this right now. Wow, and the underlying energy, ooh la la, the Devil's card. I think someone else had this Taurus, I think, something toxic. So this is what I'm saying, you know, maybe the energy right now in November is about detaching yourself, Gemini, from something that does not serve you in your life. This could be a codependent relationship with work. Maybe you're going to a job that you hate, but they're paying you good money, so you're staying in despite not having passion for it. So you're feeling dependent on the job you don't like, because let's say you've got mortgage to pay. Or you might be in a third-party situation, okay? You might be in a committed relationship wanting to start off with someone new, but you feel like you can't do this because you're feeling very attached to someone. Okay, or you might be simply in an unhealthy relationship that is draining energy out of you, okay, Gemini. or anything to do with addictions. If you feel like there's something in your life that's got to go because it's not healthy, you will be trying to detach yourself, I feel like, in November, and the Jupiter will possibly push you into the right direction, let's hope. At least it will give you a chance to do so, right? So alcohol, taking drugs, watching too much tarot, watching too much TV, anything that is unhealthy, okay, it's got to go. And you'll be trying, I feel like, to detach yourself. So that's the energy. Something is toxic in your life, possibly. The devil is not always a bad card, okay? It basically means you might be realizing now that it's time to break away from this devil. Devil is not devil, it's just, you know, something toxic that does not serve you. So let's see where you are in November. Wow. Seven of Wands. So you are defending your position. If it's work, you know, you might have got promoted over other people, and now you're being attacked by other people who are questioning why did you get the job over them, possibly. Or your decision making is being questioned. So if you're in a managerial position, or anything work related, okay, when you overlooking people or projects, and if you are in charge of making any sort of decisions, you might be questions, your decisions will be challenged, you'll be attacked. However, you as this guy here, standing your ground because you know what you're doing, okay? So you got to defend yourself, but don't feel like you have to, in fact, defend yourself. You know exactly why you're making the decision that you're making. And people will have to go with it because you know why you got to the top of the hill, through your hard work and through your commitment, okay? But this may make you feel at times as if you are in an unsure position, and maybe because of something toxic in your life, okay? Maybe you work in a toxic environment, maybe your environment at home is toxic, okay? And whatever you do is being questioned, people are nagging you, and you feel like you have to explain your action, explain yourself, but you don't have to, okay? You got to stand up for yourself, Gemini, and what you believe in, okay? And if people don't want to go with it, then you just got to ignore it, okay? Don't let people get to you. And if it's love related, you might be questioning, or someone might be questioning you in a relationship that you're in. If you're in a relationship, your partner might be questioning why you said this, why you said that, why you're doing this, okay? And you're feeling quite unsure. You feel like you have to all the time defend yourself, explain yourself, okay? But you don't have to, okay? Or maybe if you are with someone that you love, possibly, okay, you might be feeling like, you know, you gotta defend this relationship despite the fact that your family or friends are against it, okay? Anything to do with being defensive, defending yourself, what you believe in, your actions, your decisions, okay? What you gotta remember, it's your life, Gemini. Other people, they can just talk, but only you can decide if this can get to you or not. So don't let anyone put you in an unsure position, because this guy is powerful. He's on the top of the hill. And people sometimes do not like to look at other people being successful, right? This is sort of a 21st century trait. Now, what might be helping you, crossing you, is temperance. What will help you is if you remain patient, okay? Make sure you've got your long-term vision, and you avoid anything too stressful. So now that Mercury is in the air, if people are challenging you, obviously there might be communication issues, okay? Try to avoid sort of responding to some criticism, okay? Just take it in. Sometimes best way is not to reply to criticism, okay? Just ignore it. Because with Temperance card, it's important for you to be patient and just make sure you've got your emotions in check, and you don't allow people to throw you off your balance, okay? Avoid anything that could potentially stress you out. And if you feel like some people may stress you out or situation, just remain silent or remove yourself from the situation, or completely avoid the situation. Okay. On a subconscious level, again, we've got work here situation, Three of Pentacles, so this is to do with work. On a subconscious level, I feel like maybe there's something you're working on. Maybe you feel like you're working in a team at work and your opinions are not being heard. You know you've got lots of good ideas, but for some reasons, whatever you say, it's not being respected. Not that it's not being respected, it's just sort of being, it's not being acknowledged, okay? So it's about collaborating, making sure you're on the same page with others, okay? Like I said, people might be attacking your decision making, okay? So Three of Pentacles, you got to make sure that you or them, that you can understand that these people are equally important, these architects, as the builder, in order to complete the cathedral, okay? So even if it's difficult to communicate with someone in a relationship, at work, in a situation, we gotta sort of sometimes bite our tongue and think about, you know, how do we need each other in order to complete something, in order to finish this project at work, in order to have a good relationship, fulfilling relationship. We gotta listen to others' point of view, and we gotta understand, or try to understand, why would other people think the way they do, instead of perhaps getting defensive and feeling attacked. And I'm not saying you're feeling this way, but I know from my experience, it's very easy to get like annoyed with people who point out our weaknesses or criticism, okay? But over time, I learned that the best way to deal with it is to either keep quiet, keep your mouth shut, don't say anything, think whatever in your head, wait for it and see how that unfolds, or simply just not, and then go home and get off your chest and talk to someone, okay? And maybe also try to, it's important not to get angry, not to get emotional, but try to understand, why would these people push you to finish something? Maybe these people, they've got someone else pressuring them to finish this cathedral, okay? So instead of you getting annoyed, you might be questioning, why are these people pushing me? Why are these people questioning me? Maybe because they're being questioned by someone above them, okay? Or if it's a relationship, maybe the reason why your partner is questioning your teamwork, whether you work with them, maybe because they've got friends who are toxic, and they are telling them, well, you know, your partner, the way he acts, the way he talks is not right. So maybe your partner is talking to someone else who's influencing their way of thinking. I hope this makes sense. It's just how I feel about this, okay? Now, let's look at your past influence, Gemini. And we've got the Hermit. So in the past, you were doing some soul searching. This is a Virgo's card, okay? You were in your head trying to find out who you are. What is it that you want from life? Taking time away from people that you care about, perhaps. Isolation, soul searching, okay? Something puts you there. Something you put that lantern within you to trying to light up and see, who am I, you know, what is it that I really want. Wow. And maybe you realize what you want, and you got to the top of the hill, and now you're being attacked for achieving your goals, for doing what you want to do, which is not cool. But people always, you know, this card means that people might be jealous of you, Gemini, of your progression, because you are a very good employee. You like to change jobs. You are not afraid of adventures, you know. My dad is Gemini, and I really admire him. I've never met in my entire life anyone who's so hardworking. I'm not saying every Gemini will be hardworking, but I know that my dad, Gemini, he is not afraid of any work. You know, he worked as a miner for God knows how many years, and he used to go down the underground and dig coal for 35 years, work from 6 till 3 in the afternoon, and then from 4 in the afternoon until 10 in the evening he would be working on a construction. constructions, you know, building. So I have a big respect for Geminis, okay, for feeling like, you know, they gotta push forward, they gotta change things, and they're not afraid. But the funny thing is that when they become successful, people are getting very jealous of them, okay? But you got here because you are pushing yourself, and you always trying to find ways to become successful, to become a best version of yourself. And for this, you shouldn't be criticized, you should be rewarded. And life or karma always comes back to you. I love Geminis. All of the Geminis I know, my students who are Gemini, I teach some Japanese, Korean adult students, my father, all of them I know, they're very successful. They have a very good sense of humor as well. They always brighten up my day. Now, where will you put in your energy in November? What is your hope, desire? The star, Aquarius, okay? You'll be very strong, okay? You'll be very strong. Aries got that card too. You'll be trying to do you. Again, the star is about realizing who you are after being in a hermit mode, searching for yourself, okay? Realizing who you are. What is it that you want from life? Releasing any anger, frustrations, getting rid of any grudges you held, being more spiritually balanced, in touch with your emotions, but also having your feet on the ground, okay, and still pushing forward in terms of career, in terms of love, in terms of achieving whatever you want to achieve, being very strong and understanding how you fit as a puzzle into how your puzzle fits into the puzzle of the whole world, of the society. Understanding what's your role. Beautiful. Being strong, very strong. Now let's look at the near future. Ooh, communication coming your way, my dear Gemini. This could be a very good news coming your way, perhaps possibly about a new job. This could be traveling, okay? Good news, fast coming communication your way. Oh, you can't see, but the way it goes is like you here, and this card in my tarot is like that way. Or maybe you sort of being attacked still by the same people, you see? You might be receiving communication. It's usually good news, but it's a fast coming communication. People might be communicating, telling you, you know, things and trying to annoy you. I'm gonna clarify this. Let's see, because I'm not clear about that one. Why do we have communication here? 8 of Wands. Did I have Swords? It was Wands for the near future for Gemini. 5 of Cups. So something from the past, something that did not work out, something you were hoping for that did not work out, something you're still feeling regretful about. You might be receiving a communication about this. Something to do with perhaps past boyfriend relationship, job opportunity, something that did not work out the way you were hoping for it, and now you're receiving communication about this. Maybe that's why people are questioning you. It's like you might be still crying over this, over spilled milk, but okay, so something did not perhaps work out, and you're still in your head thinking about this, and you might be receiving communication from someone talking about how you hurt them. Okay, or communication from someone from the past, ex-boyfriend perhaps, ex-partner, a boss that you used to work with. And this is a communication about something that was like a sudden shock, something that made changes in your life, something that was not uncomfortable, something that was a big thing in your life that did not work out, okay? And that is the communication coming your way. But it's a good news about it. So I feel like there's something in the past that did not work out, and you still sort of regretting it, but you might be receiving good news about this, okay? Perhaps a closure, or you know, with the Star card, you're releasing any anger. So you might be, who knows, you might be contacting this person and telling them, you know what, let's drop them, what's the word, let's just, you know, put the guns down and let's just move on. You know, I know we tried to make it work, but it didn't work out, and it shook my foundation, shook your foundation, shook the company's foundation, but let's move on. I mean, let's move on, because life is too short, you know, because you will understand how they might have felt, okay, and why they said the things they said, or they did the things they did. And you'll be doing this because you want to avoid any stress, okay, because you reflected on yourself and everything to do with your input, and this is why you realize, I'm not gonna fight, you know, I'm just gonna sort of release, okay, release the past, and hopefully communicate with the person from the past, love, work, whoever I had the issue with, drastic change in my life, communicate with them, and to sort of get peace, you know, sort things out, clear the air, so we could, you know, so I could stop feeling unsure about this situation. Now let's see, how do you view yourself with reference to all of this? What is your perception? Meditation. So you're still meditating, okay? So all of this is happening because you will be meditating. This is the time when you, again, isolating yourself from people, from the situation, trying to analyze, evaluate what happened, okay? Why things didn't work out, for example. What could I have done better to improve the situation? Was there something else I could have, you know, done, or woulda, coulda? If I was to do it all over again, would I have done the same or different thing? Okay? And this meditation is gathering inner strength in order to take action. Okay, so I feel like this is the near future, and I think this will happen after you meditate and understand that maybe the person got annoyed because this is the way they are different to you, and you understand why you reacted to what they said the way you did. And by understanding this, you'll be releasing any frustration, anything unstable, okay, in your life, because you want to be balanced. You want your life to be in harmony. So you may need to communicate with someone from the past. This could be anyone, work or love, someone who sort of, with whom you had tower, a moment that is very shaky. Drama, big drama, fight, battle, hurt probably you and hurt them. This is important. If this is what you got to do, Gemini, do it. Sometimes it's good to take your time away from people who you got involved into this tower with, okay? To understand yourself and to understand where they were coming from. Because when it comes to conflicts, okay, I know I talked earlier that it's because you're successful. Yes, that's a one scenario. But when it comes to conflicts, sometimes it's difficult. It's easier to say, oh, this is their fault. It's them. It's on them. It's not on me. But it's like in a relationship, there are always two people, okay? Always two people. And interestingly, nowadays, you know, we're moving away from EQ, emotional intelligence. In the past, emotional intelligence was about you understanding people, okay? But nowadays, emotional intelligence is moving, changing angle. It's about not just how you understand people, but your understanding of people, Gemini, is basically judged on, sorry to say the word judge, but it's judged based on how you respond to them. Okay, so if they are attacking you for something you said, if they're being critical, despite you know you haven't done anything wrong, if you respond back with a criticism back, you will be judged for it. People will not remember what these people said, how they challenge you. People remember your response, and your response will be judged on whether you are in control of your emotions or not, and whether you have the emotional intelligence or not. It's about the way you respond. I just read this actually this morning about this, and I thought that's quite interesting, you know, because sometimes we feel urged to put someone in their place, right? And I've done 100 times. Oh my goodness, I was probably the queen when it comes to this. But then someone explained to me how we're moving away from EQ, where it means that you can understand people. But nowadays it's about you responding to people. Is your understanding. That's how you show your emotional intelligence. Okay? Anyway, I hope this makes sense. I hope it does. All right, then now let's see how do people view in your environment, Gemini? Oh my goodness, we've got Tower again. So something is going on. Shaky. We got a Tower twice. Wow. I just realized the underlying energy is the devil. Getting rid of toxicity. Okay. The communication coming your way from someone from the past is gonna cause the Tower moment in your life. Okay. Someone from the past. Something did not work out either at work, could be relationship, and this person, these people will be contacting you, and this will create a drama possibly in your life. Something that will shock you. We got this confirmed twice. Something that will shake your foundation. Something that will make you release this toxic energy in your life, because there will be no other option. Because you'll be pushed by Jupiter possibly out of those windows. Pushed to the ground, to the bottom. Why? Not so you could hurt yourself, but so you could start all over again without this toxicity, without this person who was holding you back, without these people who were toxic in your life, without anything that was unhealthy. But maybe that communication will be needed for you to move, for you to change, to go for transformation and get rid of something that does not serve you, Gemini. Release. Change. Wow. The Tower may also mean that it could also be about you. That's the one scenario as well. When you might be realizing after meditation that maybe you made a mistake with another person. What I mean by that, maybe you judged someone incorrectly, and now you realize that you were wrong. Someone might be telling you about this, and that is causing the Tower in your life, because you're like, shit, I've really misjudged this person. I shouldn't have done it. So take it as it resonates with you, okay? So let me clarify this Tower actually, just because we want to know more, yeah? This is a big transformation happening that will shake your foundation. It will not feel comfortable, okay? But I feel like it will be to do with... aren't you this fixed star sign? I can't remember. Well, Taurus is a fixed star sign, Scorpio and Aquarius. Okay, you're not. Let's get the clarification for the Tower. Wow. Moon. So we've got a deceptive situation, illusion. Maybe you are in some kind of a deceptive situation, but that was in a reversed position. So something got revealed, okay? And that caused this. With this message coming your way, I feel like your way about the past from someone, this will be revealing something. Some kind of an illusion will come to the end, okay? The secrets will be coming out, and that will cause a Tower moment, uncomfortable feeling, and you'll be like, okay, I'm done with this person, I'm done with this job, now I know enough, I don't need to know more, this is it. One more card for Tower, please. So people will see you trying to hold on. Because of Ten of Swords, here we go. Whatever is gonna come out, okay? And you already know what's coming out because it's in a reverse position. Something that really hurt you. Someone stabbed you 10 times, Gemini. 10 times. Betrayed you. And, or will betray you, sorry. But this will allow you to release this toxic energy in your life. Toxic person, situation. And with Ten of Swords, you will have a painful ending, indeed. But a new beginning at the same time that you very much need. Secret message or advice, King of Pentacles. Okay, good. This is you, Gemini. Focus on your money. Focus on your finances. Focus on looking after what you've already achieved. Because don't forget, you are very successful. You've got your castle. You've got your money. You are very wise. People look up to you. You are a provider. Focus on what you've achieved. Because you've achieved a lot, okay? When this Tower hits you, focus on what you've got, okay? Or even focus to take your mind away. Focus on what King of Pentacles focusing. Help others to help them get to where you are. Because the King of Pentacles believes that if you give something to someone, in fact, by helping others, you get the double reward. He gets it, okay? Because the help comes back to him. So help others, and the help, double amount of help will come back to you. Focus on what you've built. You're amazing. You're successful. Now, and the outcome for you, the Emperor, here we go. So whatever happens, it doesn't matter. The Tower will hit you to get rid of this person, this situation, okay? That hurts you. It didn't work out in the past, okay? It was something toxic. The secrets came out. Okay, it's uncomfortable because they made you feel the pain all over again. But thank God for this communication, okay? From Mercury, possibly. Because that allows you to get rid of anything toxic, the devil's energy in your life, anything unhealthy, people, environment, and for you to take control of your life. This is your outcome in November. No playing mind games with you. No wasting your time on people who do not really bring much to your life. Anyone who's trying to mess around with your order in life, you haven't got time for them, okay? The Emperor is someone who's very wise, years beyond his age. Someone who's got his emotions in control. And when this Tower happens, it's important for you, my dear Gemini, to take your emotions out of the equation. Because the good thing about the Emperor, he knows when there is war or battle, it's important to use your analytical mind, okay? So don't allow this message, like I talked about it before, this energy, negative energy coming your way, to throw you off your throne. No, no, no. Remember what I said. How do we respond to criticism is how are we being seen. And the Emperor knows how to respond to criticism by either ignoring people, giving them silent treatment, or just literally saying very little or saying what they want to hear. Okay? Not getting into battles, petty arguments. The Emperor hasn't got time for this. He runs empires. Oh my God, he's so busy. Okay? So this is you, everything in order. Finances, emotions, powerful, taking control of your life. Okay? And getting rid of something that was toxic in your life. Okay? After you found yourself, your soul, you meditated on it. Okay? You became strong. And when you became strong, you got this message, or you might be getting this message. Secrets came out about something from the past, something painful. Okay? But the way you will respond, being the King of Pentacles, provider, very powerful, look who you are. You have a strength to turn the situation around and to get on the top of it, to be the winner. Because you'll be very powerful in November. Let's clarify the outcome. The Emperor. I like that. You're taking control of your life, Gemini. Wow. King of Swords, again, you're taking control of your life, you're telling the truth, people, okay, you're not beating around the bush, okay, you see the truth, and you speak up, okay, and you're cutting off anything that is not worth your attention, okay. One more card for the Emperor. Nice. And you are very slow to anger, like a Knight of Pentacles, okay? You are practical. And you are practical, okay? You are very slow to anger. Because you've got everything in control. And no one can throw you off your throne. Beautiful. Alright then. So now let me pull a spirit message for you, all right? So I'm looking there. My watch, I gotta go to work. Okay. Animal Kingdom. Gemini, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. We can learn from animals about unconditional love. Okay? So, if you're feeling lonely in November, maybe you should get a cat, you should get a dog, because the animals can teach us loyalty. Okay, so if you're feeling upset about this tower or releasing someone who was toxic in your life, could be a boyfriend, partner, changing job, whatever is gonna happen, that was for you, that represented this devil energy, you might find healing in looking after a pet. Okay? Because pets can heal us as well. Because like King of Pentacles, by being a provider, looking after someone, you can get the double amount of sort of healing. Do you know what I mean? Wow. Now let's see who's your angel in November. I like this reading. after, well, Venus retrograde is finishing soon, or it's finished, and then Jupiter pushing you. Doesn't feel comfortable, but it's worth it. Chantel, new romance is coming. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or for reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving. Be open to giving and receiving, Chantal. Be open to giving and receiving. Get a pet, Gemini. Get a cat. Get a dog. Get a hamster. Parrot. And you will feel better. Alright, my dear Geminis, hope this resonates with you. Hope it wasn't too long. And thank you so much. And I hope you can tune in for my love-related readings next week or so, okay? Bye. Love you.